It was a typical morning in court when Ms. Kerr Young approached the stand, accompanied by her father. Chief Judge Frank Caprio greeted them, but immediately noticed that Ms. Young's voice was difficult to hear. He asked her to move the microphone closer and inquired about the reason for their visit. Ms. Young explained that they were there for her father, who was being charged with running a red light. She also mentioned that her father was from Laos and a Vietnam veteran. Judge Caprio showed his respect and asked where he had served. Ms. Young replied that her father was a Hmong ally who had fought in Vietnam, and they had to flee as refugees in 1975. Her father served in the military for 15 years, from 1960 to 1975, and then worked for telecommunications with the Providence police for 20 years before retiring. As they conversed, Inspector Carey, who worked alongside Ms. Young's father during his tenure, joined them. Judge Caprio continued to show his appreciation for her father's service and asked about his rank in the military. Ms. Young's father answered that he was a lieutenant and served in the military police. Judge Caprio commended both father and daughter, acknowledging their contribution to America's story. However, the court was still required to address the red light violation. Ms. Young explained that there was a misunderstanding. Her father's truck was different from the one in the video, and someone had stolen his license plates. Judge Caprio, with Inspector Carey's agreement, dismissed the case. He stated that it was the least they could do for someone who had served their country. He thanked Ms. Young's father for his service and wished them good luck. Before leaving, Judge Caprio asked Ms. Young what the greatest lesson her father had taught her was. She replied that it was not to be afraid, to embrace diversity, and to educate others about her culture. As they left the courtroom, Ms. Young and her father were grateful for the judge's understanding and respect for their situation. It was a reminder that in America, diversity and service are valued and appreciated.